Everyone, Del21 here. I guess I'm making this, my first. No, the last one was the first. I'm sorry. I'm really sick. Obviously. But I've recorded like 2 videos while riding, and I don't know what happened to the first one. Well, I know what happened to the first one. The first one was the battery. The battery wasn't being pushed all the way down into the drift, so that's the one where that backing melted off of the battery. So I put something on the back of that to hold the battery in. But something else that went on with my my second one, I don't know what happened to it. I guess I thought I was recording, but I wasn't really recording. But anyway, I don't have any of my videos that I shot yesterday or the day before. I mean, I upgrade to a 16 gig card, and now I don't have any. I'm not getting any videos. So, well, that might have been the reason why the second time it didn't go. Oh, great. I gotta go back. I have to adjust my gear shift. I was doing maintenance on my bike yesterday, and I'm assuming that I put my gear shift too freaking high, because I can't reach it now. I can't get out of first. I really can't get out of first. Like, no, well, I can get out of first, but it goes straight to neutral. The highest I can go is neutral, because I don't have the gear shift high enough to shift. So I gotta get back on my knees. But I'll explain that. Alright. Try this again. I should have gotten on it. Yeah, I should have gotten on it after I made all those adjustments to the chain and everything. Should have got on it, because I was cleaning out the guard. I was cleaning out the guard for my bike from all the greasing, all the dirt and grime that got in it. I should have got on it after I did that, but my buddy never showed up on his bike for me to go riding, so I never had a chance to actually know there was anything wrong with it. Better! Now I can go to Sackett. Okay. But I'll tell you why all that ended up happening. Anyway. Oh shit. They're also doing construction on my road and construction on my building. But anyway, let me tell you why I ended up having problems with the bike in the first place. Why I ended up having all that stuff taken apart. Well, I drove my, I got off the bike Monday, because it started last Monday. I got off the bike last Monday. Not this very last Monday, Monday before last, how about that? And it started raining. So I got off the bike, and it rained here to where you couldn't ride the bike Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And I was going to go ride the bike Friday, but when I went to go out and start the bike to ride, the bike would start on choke. Yeah, after the bike warmed up, it depends on which part of luck that you're on when you started that time. It'll either die when you take it off choke, or it would run off choke. I mean, run while it was off choke, but as soon as you give it even the smallest amount of throttle, it would die. So I figured, read up, it's carburetor. Alright, don't understand why it would. I've only got 13,000 miles on this bike, 13,394 to be exact, and I don't see why the carburetor would be that gunked up with as much care as I give this bike mechanically. Maybe not physically, but mechanically. I keep this bike fairly maintained. So I take the carburetor out. I literally cleaned everything short of the diaphragms. And I mean, there was some dirt, not in the carburetor, but on it. But that was expected, being on the outsides of it. But as far as the inside of the carburetor, I got nothing. I got nothing on the inside of the carburetor. No, the inside of the carburetor wasn't even stained with the. Oh, my bad. But it wasn't even stained with bad gas, where it normally would stain the carburetor. It didn't even stain the carburetor. I mean, it was still nice and aluminum and nice and clean. I mean, it was like a brand new. Are you really talking with? She's driving with her left hand and holding the cell phone in her right hand up to her left ear. Very, very smart. But well, she's driving a Beetle. I associate women that drive Beetles to bad drivers anyway. But anyway, I just went ahead and I cleaned the fuck out of it. Let it sat overnight, and went out that morning and put the carburetor back in. And then when I put the carburetor back in, the bike ran. It would then start, even while cold. It would start up without any choke on. But what it was doing now is that you could rev it to max RPM, but when you put in gear and you try to do that, it would only go to 3 or 4 grand, and it would start dying unless you got off the throttle. So I went back in, went through like literally maybe 12.5 forms to find one phrase in one post that said maybe you should give it a hard run. But he based that upon the guy leaving his bike set up the entire winter without having any stable in it. Mine had only sat up for 4 days. So I took that to heart and, gave it the first hard run I took up my road. It was acting fine, like it should have ran. Then I took it 2 or 3 more. I took it like 3 or 4 more runs back up and down the road, and it was running fine. I had lack of torque at the bottom end, but it was, as far as it running wise, it was running fine. But I mean, I couldn't figure out what it was, so I left it running. I had seafoam in the tank. I put a can of seafoam in, let it run for a little while, shut it off, and waited for my buddy to come on his bike. So when he came that Saturday, I got on the bike and started it up perfect. And like from that point on up till now, the bike has been performing better than it was when it was new. I mean, I don't know where the torque came from, but like I have hella torque now from 0 to 60 than before I had it when it was new. And I have no idea what the hell that was. It wasn't a gunk carburetor because there was nothing in it. And it has sat up a lot longer than that without running or being started, and never had that problem happen before. So I have no idea what the hell that problem is. But to get to the carburetor on the Ninja 2009 to 2012, some 2013 Ninja 250s, you have to take the bike down to its frame to get to it. It's absolutely mind-boggling. But I mean, I am more than happy with the differences of power that I have based upon what I had. Oh, look, there's another accident. But yeah. But I'm gonna hang it up because I have another topic that I want to go over. Basically, I have another topic I want to go over. I was wondering if you're going to get over, or if you're just going to sit there and rubberneck at the police car.